favoring NaVi. You can understand why. JKS is about to be run on over.
So smoke goes out through the open roof of the tunnels. It's Nico that's going to flash in. JKS wraps around. He's got electronic down. He's already found the first shot. Last time I was commentating on JKS, he was fighting against G2 way back in Katowice. Now he's alongside them, and alongside them so far, they're doing quite well. They've blocked off 3 players on the entry, shot back through the smoke. They've got the site surrounded. Okay, Nico's going to rotate the other direction. But the bomb plant still goes in, and we know how difficult the B site is to retake. There are no kits in play. And that is going to be crucial because they've got to go quickly. Good start, takes out Bit. They know where Perfecto is. They've got to cross on him, but they've got to push in behind the box. Well, he is trying to battle in the one-on-ones, and reload costs him his life. They'll rotate back, Nico and m0NESY. Meanwhile, Perfecto and Bit have gone to middle, and they're going to come right through on this. JKS, that crouch position at the firebox, reverse side. You can see the feet first because of the chip in the bottom of the wall, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't get the shot, and it's Nico now that has to try and sit inside the smoke and make up for this deficit. Jumping, spawning, pulls for Hunter, who manages just one, and now Perfecto's got a decision to make. Smokes it off. They've gotten inside of the B site. That was by way of tunnels, but man, Perfecto holding and waiting is flashed and blinded, and it's on a rotation as well. You still have Long in the picture because SDY is rotated toward top middle from that direction. He's far from the action, but if he can soften them up, okay, they're being smart about it. They're just going to bypass him. Forget it. He's out of the round. Let's go for B.
Ooh, Nico needs to win this fight here and now. The bomb not halfway gone yet, but Nico can't connect the dots into SDY. This is a fight that's buying a lot of time. Still the fight coming through tunnels, and SDY will prevail. Electronic gets to pivot now, and they should lock this one down. Great little crossfire here from Simple and Electronic to pick up their first, and that was a great response.
JKS nade going inside of the tunnels. Good timing on that one, but it's unfortunately just Bit that takes a bit of damage from it. Bounced it as well, and then slid behind the smoke. They're not going to expect him to be this close because the trajectory suggests other, and he's got utility working in his favor simply based on cues. JKS will find 3, and SDY and Electronic left to scramble to pick up the pieces on this one, and part of that piece is the fact that the bomb has gone inside of the B site.
Well, this isn't being considered right now. If Electronic jumps down or even wraps the entire way, SDY trying to grab the bomb here. This is quite the challenge, and Nico will find that through the smoke. So Electronic drops down. Now they might be considering this type of a flank. m0NESY still looking towards the mid doors, so Electronic should have this one, and does. There's still 3 more to find. This is a tough one to win.
I think SDY might have been better to wait a minute as well. The fact that he put himself in the tunnels and they spray into the smoke, they know that that smoke suggests he wants the bomb, but he does get Nico with his knowledge. Unfortunately, JKS will take back Electronic. And Chad, I said knowledge so that you wouldn't be aware, as we made him make a prediction. Speaking of Hooksy, he'll start with 1, but Electronic, oh my goodness, good shot back on the Deagle. But Nico gets Perfecto in response. m0NESY going to still hold toward the car as a scout, but Simple showed him how to use it first. Hunter will peek back out, and now m0NESY steps in. Doesn't matter, Hunter has that shot. 4-1 for G2. Strategy, another play, but they're going to take this back. Look at this positioning, all 3 of them. Hooksy doesn't want to give them an inch. Smother the catwalk, boys, and he's already started it off. He gets an assist on both kills. Nico and m0NESY collecting, but it's Bit and Simple that have come right back on that. And inside of the smoke, Nico's gonna have to be extremely careful in his position because that's dissipating. Simple gets the shot with the EWP, having just thrown a Molotov down to spawn. Now that Molotov does have a bit of a gap, but that nade, you're right, is gonna deny the bomb plant with 16 seconds. SDY, heck of a shot because they have to get back toward the site, and JKS knows. So he's gonna try to put himself underneath an elevator, swing quickly, take the shadow. It's a one-on-one, but not a one-on-one-on-one because Simple steps back out before planning and takes him down.
Massive round from Simple, gets the AWP power, and the impact is felt immediately. So great stuff here from NaVi. That's a huge round to win, and one that puts cash in question for G2. And that was a set maneuver. That is something that G2 have practiced here. I talked about the clamp down. That was pre-rehearsed. That was well orchestrated. All that util, the short retake, they're waiting for the cue from NaVi, and NaVi still prevail in this situation. The nade was great, but Simple's just better.
SDY swings, makes no mistake, takes out Hunter. m0NESY, he's got 2 with the MP9. He's not done there. He's going to upgrade onto a Galil. They tried to put flames on those guns, but he beat them to it. And Hooksy's going to come join him in holding the tunnels.
This is good, though. JKS has pushed top mid right now. Even if... Okay, what is that? Nico's just taken down Electronic. This is a 2-on-4, and JKS is going to hear the rotation. They might not clear this out. He's hearing them suicide right now. m0NESY can take a couple more kills here. It steps up, spots them. Damage being done, stalling them out with 30 seconds left. Perfecto draws blood, but is it enough?
Whoa, it might be if that USP hits a headshot, it does. Perfecto goes down to 17, 2-on-2, but Hooksy's managed to go forward and get an AK. Avoids the flash, they would have heard him on that though. Simple, he knows he's in spawn. It doesn't matter because Hooksy's got the one in his name today, and he steps up to take down Simple 5-3.
Okay, well, handling that one. That is a full eco with the saved MP9. Hunter and JKS are locked in towards the B site completely, so m0NESY on his lonesome, and Electronic just walks around the corner. No flash, no boost, nothing crazy. And now JKS, we've seen what he can do in this position once. He's only going to get one this time round. Hunter will find the follow-up.
Simple, despite being shot at and having everything go against him, he manages to splinter out the doorway to find Nico. Hooksy again toward long, changing his angle above on the pit position, uses the telephone pole and takes down SDY, so it will leave Simple with 23 HP to try and go after him.
I have a quick theory about, well, I need to pay a bit more attention to the spawns. So we haven't really seen NaVi return to the all-in longs. Now this is the next drama. Simple has to search with the AWP, the nade landing at the feet but not doing any damage. A little bit shallow on that, and if JKS oversteps the mark, he will go down, but the flash is good. Simple still hits the shot. JKS on the tray, but how much more can he do? Just peppering away from the back of Plat.
You do a lot, apparently. Just taps the heads, no problem at all. It's all on SDY. He manages to at least get a secondary shot with an AWP that was formerly wielded by Simple. We'll see if he can get another because he's blinded on, fires into it just for hope at that point in time. Honestly, still trying to come back toward middle. Some Young bouncing smoke. Before all of that goes off, though, it's Electronic that takes the fight. Nico behind door does his best to shut him down, and he'll back off to set a crossfire with Justin. But it's not going to be commitment yet from NaVi. In fact, they rotate over from the tunnels. They'll put the Xbox smoke up and head over to the PlayStation on Catwalk as Nico waits back towards CT, looks for the headshot, can't get it, falls off. And they're not going to repeat this. They want to hold the wall and wrap around. It's Perfecto that somehow gets it well blind.
Okay, well, this isn't Nintendo because it's not on like Donkey Kong. That was quite easy. They just stroll on in. That was a nice round from NaVi. They grab that opening kill. You can see that the AWP being demonstrated just at his toes. I'm sure both of these players would love to pick... Oh, he's seen the feet. Don't worry about that. Simple showing you all the tricks in the book. JKS thinking he was safe. Can't slide under that van.
Hooksy with the MP9 trying to use that smoke to his advantage. Get back closer to the site. Nico's going to go first. Oh, but they're all blind. I don't think he was spotted, though. I don't even think Simple saw him from far away. He did see Hooksy, though. Took him down already. Nico's still waiting. He's going to catch the ball, and on top of that, he'll get bit. They've got everyone now, and it's sacrificial that Hooksy went down, but they figured it all out afterward. Perfecto is left with a lineup, but not a chance in heck for it as JKS shuts it out 9-5.
Okay, well, it looks like they're going to bring in double AWPs. JKS can do some secondary AWPing over towards this B bomb site, or maybe Nico's feeling that he wants to bring that out. So we'll have to see which one dons it here. But this is a chance for a 10-5 half now, and this was a great response. They get the info upper dark, and they even gamble. They go, look, we're going to assume that there's nobody outside of B. So long, cottoned off for now. Electronic a bit straight out the mid doors. This is quick.
I want Twitch to just have a global Giga Chat emote that is Hooksy's face at this point. Hunter going to take down Electronic to start it off. Bit's going to spray back in, though, and find him. As they come to the site, though, JKS, what an unorthodox position to secondary up from. Tries to go close to the tunnel. Hooksy's caught out by SDY. Luckily, they traded JKS because now they have the site to work with just Nico.
Before he removes himself from the play with the plant. But m0NESY is even going to consider this position. He's glancing, he's looking, and he's even hit the shot. That's a headshot onto SDY.
Bomb only just went down now as well, which means lots of time to get in toward that site. Go back, pick up a bit of utility. m0NESY's got a decoy grenade, of all things, and a Molotov to try and get inside of the site with. Jumps, looking for the looks, looking for anything to bait out the shot, but the shot that comes is successful as Simple finds it. And it's all on to Nico. Nico with the timing, the pre-fire to get away, to blind up the flash, maybe bait them into looking at it. It's not going to work. Perfecto's going to find the shot. 9-6 at half. A good start, but even better from G2 as they'll take the lead over to the T side. We'll find out what happens then after this break. Better themselves here and went out 2. Slash goes deep. SDY doesn't want to peek on that yet, though. He didn't think they were far enough forward. There was not enough scurrying after the fact, so they still had the corner for cover. Now, they're going to be in the open. Simple has the lineup down the wall. He's not done there either. Remember, he's still got Electronic that can counter peek off the back of it. Nico, meanwhile, is trying to make things awkward at middle. m0NESY has SDY down, and they get closer to Simple. Who's going to shut them all out? And it's all on to Hooksy. Bit's got him, and it's 9-7.
Well, Simple not afraid to just stand and take those fights, right? right? They were hoping the players would take those fights so the little Glocks could just pepper them down at range, right? They didn't have utility to push them back, just allowing him to take those fights. So I'm sure Simple can't believe his luck, just getting to duel exactly like this. Some tidy ones here on the USP, just sitting player down after player. Great stuff, and even Bit with a sharp one here over towards Khan, just lopping off Hooksy's head.
Nade, nope, didn't elect to throw it. Might have been better off doing so because he could have caught them on the way by. Now, it's all to the guns, and to Nico's AWP, scoped toward the top of middle. It'll be STY that gets taken out of the picture, but they didn't account for Simple to rotate behind him. Bomb goes down. Perfecto, Simple, Bit against Hunter, Hooksy, and JKS, and Hunter's gonna go aggressive to try and cut them off inside the tunnels. No one's going this way, so this is gonna be a flank. This is gonna be a pinch. Simple needs to be fully cognizant of this, because here he comes, and now they've got to hurry into the site because behind it, they're gonna get shut down, and Hooksy's horny. He's got two from the the closet, and it's gonna be 10-8.
Good molly. That's going to flush Electronic out. Nico's not going to be able to hit this kill easily, and he's going to actually waltz through his own flames. That is a bit desperate there. He is having a good game.
Shot out. Hooksy downed. Perfecto finds him trying to lurk inside of the site all by his lonesome. Bomb is still in the hands of Hunter. 5 versus 2. For G2, so if they can get a bomb plant on this, then maybe they've got something in it, but that's a lot to ask when you have Simple to walk out. From Goose, he spots and then STY can close out the round, taking out Hunter, and now we're just one apart, 10-9. That'll buy space, but Simple's holding with the AWP on the ledge if he goes too aggressively with the peek. In fact, they're going to flash him in now. Hunter won't even see that coming. Perfectly thrown, but JKS is there, and they spray in. It's still a 2 for 2, and that may not be good enough. Oh, but now it is Nico. Hooksy and JKS rather go down to Simple as Monacy on the ramp, has headshot position, can control his peak, trying to find it with the AWP. It's not gonna happen yet, and they're already on the defuse with Simple holding 3 HP the whole round and 3 kills to go up now 11-10.
That's ridiculous. Simple's in some great form here, and I'm questioning if the retake's ever gonna happen. They're stalled out, they're waiting at short, there's no action, they're just waiting. Bomb's almost halfway ticked during all of this. Hunter gets blind, JKS gets 2. This one here from Hooksy. He did so much damage at the start of the round, but fluffs his lines there. And this plant, it's not for Monacy. He can't react in time. That is a fumble from G2 and a massive retake from NaVi here.
They're walking toward him. They don't have guns other than the Tech 9s. He could have waited for more of a target to shoot at than just the bulge shining beacon of light that is the head. But Electronic's got lots to shoot at. He's made no mistake on any of those. To get Hooksy, Hunter, and Monacy down, STY takes out JKS and just tapping away knocks Nico to 23. He can try and run the other direction with that bomb all he wants. Unless he hits a crazy deagle shot, there's no chance he's getting to be past Bit.
Wow, pinned now. Want to see how you're going to get away from this one. Jumping across, Simple spotted you, and oh, another chance of the same fight. Doesn't hit the shot, but JKS does. Monacy will get the 2 openers.
Unfortunately, as soon as Simple missed the first one, Electronic was there to try and pick up, but he essentially gets baited out of it. And then Simple thinks there's a chance to trade. It gives them both up. So that setup, they actually fell victim to just simply missing the opening. That's not bad from Mr. Savage.
Look at Sharp here. He's contributing today. 19 kills next to his name. Second highest fragger in.
Make the angle a little more open, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's curious with the space they're fighting for as well, because it's like G2 relinquished that control.
So STY is left to fight all on his lonesome down here. Those Molotovs are too staggered, too far apart, and as well in time, which means the duration means he can slide back up, but Hooksy's ready for that, nails the shot. Electronic takes out Nico. So at least they win one of the 2 approaches and prongs toward the A site.
They go back to B, there's 30 seconds. They almost have to commit to A right now. Hunter, the late prong to come up short here, but everybody's responding from NaVi now. This is going to be a biff on the side. Hooksy pulls out his knife at the worst possible time. Perfecto gets him, the bomb's loose, but now Hunter activates. More from Hunter. What a shot that was. On the side, they have to deal with the final player. Electronic, he's going to go down to Monacy. We've got the one-on-one.
It's good to get across, though. 17 HP. Simple knows he's low. Trying to close this down, Monacy.
Oh, no time to plan.
He wants to go for the shot instead. No time to plant. It doesn't matter. He's going to lose the gun and the money after the round as well. And Nico shoots him in the knee, just for good measure. 13-11, Monacy. Yeah, all right. I'll laugh it off. That's fine. That's his style. The flash for a reason, but I think the safe play in that one was trying to plant.
Yeah, it looks simple there. You can see him spamming the body like, listen, mate, you can't be that cheeky with me. Monacy, that's how he took down Electronic during all that picture. And yeah, aware that there was no time. And you can see, yeah, listen, boy, you're in my server now. Exploding over towards the doors, but out long they try to trundle. Electronic ahead of this, spams forward, gets one and done. Hunter on the trade, but not ready for SD. Why?
Oh, wow. JKS, that's a solid response. He's aware and fully looking toward that position that he now covers all by himself, but a Molotov out, already ready for the smoke. Sees the shoulder, and JKS is dropped.
I don't think he was expecting the aggression there. Simple always happy to take the fight. And Monacy too needs to hit this one. Revenge on Bit, finally.
Simple's gonna go at this though. Smoke down, he knows he can swing on it. Minute 5, they don't have to commit to this direction, but the bomb at long suggests they certainly want to. Monacy's trying to play the gap as well, and Simple never walks into it. But he'll lock himself in Gandalf. Incendiary into the smoke, extinguishes, and Nico sees him coming across. Beautiful headshot on the AK. Silenced shot from Perfecto. And now they know everything. With the bomb being thrown across, yeah, Monacy's gonna be told to go get that.
Flash picked up, might peek over this Nico. Could be the double swing out, and they do. That was wobbly.
That was wobbly from everyone. Nico gets tagged to 22. He switches over because he thought he killed him. And as they wrap around and stay close to that ledge, he may get an opportunity to try and get the shot. Simple misses again. Hasn't been hitting everything this half. Certainly missing out. Bomb is dropped down. You're absolutely right. The shot from Bit onto JKS, and that bomb is falling onto the ramp. It's a disaster. So this means they have to collect kills. They have to be dead on to try and make this work. And Hunter's going to try and slide to find an angle. Nico does get Perfecto. Now maybe they can pinch. Now maybe there's a chance. Hunter's gone, a brave man that he is. And he's going to get taken down for it, but the bomb's already back up and being planted. So he sacrifices himself to give Nico on 1 HP a chance. And Monacy as well. Nearly get a lineup, but he can't hit it, and Nico's gone. It is Bit to win out the round, but man, oh man, good effort, G2 considering.
It's simple to hunker down and lock this A bomb site to be theirs. A nade forward, great nade. So much damage onto Nico and JKS there, and they're going to have to limp into it. There's no util. Nico with a blinded two big shots, and they're in.
Massive grenade, but Nico absolutely just tore the site apart. And Bit is left wandering back away because they have to save. They have no money on this. Perfecto's going to do the same. So
this should be it. Goes off, round 13 secured in a one-round game. 14-13 in NaVi's favor on their map choice. Inferno up next to Mirage if we do need it. And here's the shots, Matt. Check these out. Bang, the first is... Oh! He's a spray transfer.
Foolish. Wait for it. 3 here. Nico's got the first. Couldn't spray transfer at that time, could he? Because Simple was there. Makes no mistake and calls up for it this time. Hunter's tagged. Bit from middle. But it's not enough to do anything about the round or the position yet. It is if Bit follows through. He pushes with that AK-47 and we're in a 3-on-3. But the bomb on the side jumping. JKS is tagged by it. No one to give him the reverse elevator boost. Simple thinks he's gone to the other side of the box. That's not the case.
That plant's really important. Look where Monacy is. He's out towards long with the AWP. It's behind the single box plant. If they get into the site and kill JKS and take Hooksy out as well, Monacy's out of the picture.
JKS is going to go hunting, though. He's going to try and get aggressive. They fell down in the smoke, and Simple caught his teammate. This stayed silent. This means Hooksy's got to be perfect in his position, and he's not going to be able to do it, but JKS nearly had the headshot. Monacy's got to catch them, and they're not going to go for the elevator boost, are they? Oh, they are. They know. They know that he's got to be out toward long with that AWP, so he's got to catch them on the cross. Failing the jump. Okay, they're deciding who to put up there because of the kit situation. Bits on it with the kit. Monacy's running onto the M4. Knows he's got to be low. Knows he's going to be low, and he's missing. He picked up a gun that had no ammo. He picked up a gun that had no ammo, and it's 15-13 NaVi.
What a calamity of a round. The boost, and they had to reboost. That was wild. Oh my lord, NaVi.
That's ridiculous.
How do they salvage this? Hey, Hooksy, he fluffed his lines. JKS as well. Back of the head, he only gets 1. He should have been good for 2 in that situation there. And Monacy, no. The Glock has to come out.
Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, like, that was the tough angle anyway because he kept the head down. Doesn't even matter that he goes down afterwards. It's map point secured NaVi. Oh, Nico knows how close that was.
There's some nightmare rounds, some classic G2 rounds, aren't there? But everybody's here. And, oh, they haven't cleared their corners. SDY's got 1. Damage done. Perfecto's pit. Simple's here as well. NaVi can win this right here, right now.
Perfecto still with the FAMAS lockdown. It's Simple that's going to come out to try and assist in all of this, and he will. He'll take down Nico. Gets tagged to 22 himself on that exchange, though, so has to be somewhat more careful about his positioning. But it's just Hunter and Hooksy to find, and Hooksy's the first to fall. Hunter will return the favor. He might get 2 here because SDY... Never mind. I was going to say SDY's low. He'll close out the game, 16-13. NaVi will take it. And again, not without some awkward exchanges, but that is their map choice, so they'll be happy to get away with it.
Yeah, the Desk are definitely going to have a couple of rounds to discuss right there. You know, who had a few more boo-boos than the other? We saw NaVi lose some rounds. They shouldn't in that first half. In the second half...
Go waiting for the angle. They're going to flash in. Want to see. He goes, checks, jumps even to see if anyone's on the boost. 2 behind the smokes at the back of the site, holding both Emo and the pillars, but Hunter finds Simple first. That saves his teammate who can now wrap around, and Hunters and Hooksies, all of them together. They'll be taking over the site with smokes just dissipating now. Bomb should get into a position to plant. Nico's going to wait for the flank. He spots out Electronic. But this is giving space to his teammates to work in from the caskets, from coffins. At 7 HP Nico has. He's now joined his teammate as well. They've repositioned it very, very smartly. Bit is the next to arrive. He has the look toward that, and he's got it. No mistake on it, and they know Electronic was the one that was waiting the whole time. He thought he was being held, and Nico finally goes to finish that job. Play passively and try and use utility, but right now there's not a lot of activity from G2. There is toward the other side where the setup, oh, well done, well struck, is for the op and switch, and the op didn't hit, and sometimes that can cause the rifle to be left hung out to dry. It isn't even centered correctly, and it's not going to be there for too long. So as it dissipates, it'll be very easy to see through the right edge of it from the CT perspective. Perfecto's already got Nico down, and Monacy left at a 1-on-5. You could justify sending some of those lesser weapons after an AK. Although easier said than done, it seems. With 4 seconds on the clock, though, he's going to have to die now if he's going to die.
Oh, he's in so much trouble here. He's just going to survive. Just.
He could sit and hold. The problem is that they think this is still in banana because there's a single player there, and with that push, they're not aware, now they are, that there's going to be T's pouring out from the hall. So good find from Hooksy to get on the board. Electronic to go down.
Yeah, they've just double smoked over towards Moto for now, so the resource is very, very thin, and unless Nico can deal with SDY, they're already boxed in towards this site. Too late to the party here, but might deal with Simple, who's swinging through, and that's another nice shot there, 3-on-3.
Doesn't have the time to push through the underpass. He was considering trying to get to the apartments from here, but instead, they're going to go try and fight him. They know he's going to be a pest and a problem, potentially. Self-flash to activate, but we'll go to the site because that's the obligation. They know they have him contained. They haven't found JKS. Caged in and lined up. He gets ball 3 on the site.
Okay, well, that is easy for JKS, and you can see Xtaz looks more fired up than the player himself. That is a massive round to bounce back with.
Electronic just waiting as well. Headshot. You're right. That is the bomb. He's going to get back as well as they try to chase him down from top middle. And they don't know that SDY's there because he's left the site of the crime and the criminal still sits on the stairs. JKS removed. Nico does come out of the smoke similar to how Stewie used to try and do things. But either way, it's him in a 1-on-3.
8 kills for SDY in the early stages of the CT side as well.
Flash over. Around the corner, Perfecto still with the smoke out, has to be quick and swift on his feet. He has been up above him, thankfully. Because Tech-9s, we know how quick they are to get on the position and run and gun. Oh, that nade. It's going to be a bomb planted either way, but JKS is going to cop. No, he got on the other side of the barrels. Good old nades. They love to make me sound like an idiot. It's definitely the nades that do that, not me.
But this could be huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Nico with the late boost over the smoke. He's going to find Electronic immediately, and that's going to force the players inside of the chapel to reconsider their position, to force a look backwards. But SDY will confirm there's no one hot on their heels. So a 3-man retake. 4th prong in that from CT, obviously, but 3 men from a choke point by Coffins. And they're going to try and get past those, not buried in them as Bit takes the first shot. Hunter, but it's SDY and Bit again. And JKS is left fighting valiantly, mind you, and the time is gone. They'll take the round. It's going to be 5-2, and he might get Simple as well because he's low enough the HP. Bomb's going to take them both.
Okay, well, another crazy round. This game is already delivering. This mid-clamp, again, has worked for them before with the aggressive mid-plays.
Good read by Simple on that flash. Knew he was going to be following up. They've lined it up for him. And now not only is it pulled back, but it's very much in their favor. He's going to fade away back through the smoke. This will give a lot more positioning to his players on A, his teammates, but SDY is low. SDY waiting it and waiting it out. He's got to hold for sound fuse. Electronic, no, that's all wrong. He looked away expecting nades. He needed to get the call from his teammate. SDY didn't make it, and he had no defense. So Simple does everything he can to pull this round back for them, and they just waltz into the site. And
NaVi saving 2 rifles. The loss bonus for either team hasn't been able to get established in this game, and Oh, another one for Simple here. Before the round comes to its conclusion, he'll pick up the AK. I'm sure he'll love to get that into his hands.
You're right, though. 25 seconds. SDY. Are they going to wrap CT? Like, if they walk straight toward him right now, if he drops this bomb down, if he gets anyone on this, he can't. It could have been a problem. But now, Simple has to stay so quiet. He has to be so perfect. They're going to jump up and give him one. Modesty turns it back. Bomb needs to go down. 9 seconds. They've got lots to work with now. And they'll close it out. It's just going to be Bits, and I think he's going to save the M4.
And then they can plant safely from that pit player. So, really good stuff. Bit might... Oh, I thought I was going to say Bit might get a kill there, but Nico finds him out, removes that rifle. That is actually going to hurt a bit here because Electronics has 4.1, Fecto has 4.4, so they're going to be lacking a little bit of utility here, but this is great for Modesty as well. Deals with SDY in the push, jumps up. Oversight here from Modesty, and a great find there onto Simple. So, wasn't, you know, the biggest investment from NaVi, and that was just save rifles.
I like that oversight. Oh, there's what Simple was laughing at, about his body going so high in the sky. Bounce nade, not... Oh, it does do a bit. It does do a bit. That's not bad. But now that's going to force them in. Nico running, gunning, trying to get through the smoke. He's done that. He's lost track of Electronic, but I think he's taken out anyway he is. They didn't look for Perfecto, though. 2 on a FAMAS. Oh, my God. Buy a lottery ticket. He's going to go for a third. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's just Nico remaining on 14 HP. A FAMAS clutch might be on the cards, and that might be better than winning the map in itself. Nico's going to look for him, goes over the top, does get him, and takes him down in the end. But it's still a 1-on-2. He's collected the bomb, but there's no smokes to cover him off, and he's going to hold, try and bait it out. Simple's got the shot.
Yeah, there's a second there where I thought Simple wasn't going to get that kill, considering how low he was. So this smoke's going to start to fade in about 10 seconds time, and they're going to execute, try cleanly through this. Here they come. Hooksy to lead the charge. He's to get the first, but Bit's too strong on the boost. He's got the double up.
He fell down to take out Nico, but they have Perfecto, and the fact that he's rotated means he's outside of the site, so this will be a retake. Flash over. Hunter still waiting to hold for it. At new box, Modesty boosted up as well. He's going to drop off. I think he gave himself away.
Wow.
And he's taken down SDY through the pillar, through the concrete. Simple finds the shot as well. It's JKS. Nearly gets a lineup, but he only tags Simple, and it's now 8-5.
Okay, well handled on the retake right there. With that plant, still doesn't leave enough money for G2 to have a threatening buy into this next. Great job from Bit here. The first is great. The drop-off is fantastic. That is a really good shot from SDY, and Simple ready for the swing of Hunter on that response.
Is staring it, running it, and gunning it. There we go. Giga Chad plays. But Simple's had enough. Doesn't even shoot the first guy. He's like, no, I want you, Hooksy. I want you out of my server right now. Because it's Simple's world. He is king. Remember, he said that. As SDY will take down Hunter. It's pretty straightforward now at this point. Nico, the last alive, may have picked up an AK, but can't do anything with it. 8-6. Oh, Hunter's got Electronic. SDY, he overstepped it. He's going to get taken down by JKS as well. This is going to be a 9-6 half for G2. Nothing Perfecto can do about it, even if he is perfect. I'll just end it there, because I don't really think he has any chance in this chat.
Look how many players he has to get through. There's 4 players in CT's form right now.
This is a better wall than Trump ever built to try and get to that bomb. He's tagged already. Even trying to flash behind him, waiting on an off angle and through the smoke. Is he going to get taken down? Yeah, Modesty went for it. 9-6 at half. G2 looking pretty comfy to try out this series, but it's never over until the fat lady sings. Chad, I call it the X. It's not really a full crossfire, but one watching left, one watching right, inside of the halls position right now, and they'll fade off if they need to. If they can, they don't need to. JKS hits the shot. No mistake at all.
Well, they're coming in B. Flashes forward. Modesty, how many can get with the Julies here?
Jump up. It's going to be Modesty that got Simple with those dualies. Nico and Modesty looking perfect so far. Not a single kill for NaVi. And both pistols in this game going to G2. 10-6. Now they're looking excellent. We've found something useful for Mo to do, everyone. That's pretty impressive. That's why you watch Pro League, because we come up with some brilliant stuff. Hooksy, already countering the rotation through CT. Fully up to the task. He gets 3. Big money, honey, because they'll farm that with the MP9. And Nico is certainly ready with all of that information.
Mighty stuff there, and yeah, you're right, money. Hooksy, he doesn't need a drop. He can buy his own M4. He's an independent man, so...
Karens would smile and blush if they saw the face.
Boosting again. They're boosting again.
They're going to try it. Nico far and above the smoke is... They can take it down, but they did get the first kill. So even though they're in the site, they're down a man. Bomb is still working its way in from Banana as well. So the fact that the smoke goes down late is good. This isn't bad at all. Hooksy's just getting all of the positions right now elevated once more. Bit Simple, though. Gonna collect it. Bit finds the booster. It's now going to be him to try and plant out the bomb with JKS rotating on just a pistol. There is an AK down. Thank you, cameraman. Tators. As Simple will plant the bomb behind the fountain. This one's done.
Ooh, just having a look. JKS.
And they're also waiting as well because they've got to get Perfecto to rotate around sooner. They've left the bomb for him, hoping that they can find picks. SDY does. They'll get Monacy, but
Should be B.
no way. They're going to go back 19 seconds.
They know Monacy's the arch player, so he's the rotation point. They know JKS and Hunter normally hunker down and cover off the short and Apartment's position. Hooksy needs a kill. He's stepping out wide. You're in the open here, Hooksy. He's not going to get anything done, and they should be able to plant for free. What an overcommitment that was.
Wow. 3 seconds. Doesn't matter. Bombs down. Hunter. JKS at least gets bit. No chance yet. Perfecto, 22 HP. He's the one in the corner, though, that they want to play off of. And now they're both low. This could still work out. Bomb's ticking, though. Good repeat. Good find. One-on-one. Just play the time. SDY goes down. I think he's got this.
There's a kit.
There is a kit. He absolutely has it. This is going to be 12-8.
Okay. Oh, they had to go for that retake right there. Hooksy just scaling so wide on that. I think he was expecting one player to be running into the site, and you can see.
And Nico's not able to get maybe, I would say, 2 kills even. It's over. Oh, he's blinded. Oh, he's trying to be smart about this, though. He knows his best defense is to disappear, so he goes inside of the smoke. This could catch them out. This could actually work. They're starting the rotation because he's yet to make a call of a kill or anything against him, and he finds the first, tries to swing to orange 1, knows that's where the bomb's going down, but Simple hits the shot. They may still consider this. They're close enough they'll at least take a look for one more pick. All right, they're this far in. They're being lured. So this is on. Simple peeks down. Monacy with a great shot. Bit stuck in as well. He's flashed off, and that's a huge retake. Monacy with the second kill. I wasn't sure they were going to go because there was so much time still available to them on the rotation, but Nico stayed alive for a long time.
That was crazy. And he was so low on HP. All it would have taken was a stray bullet, and he would have gone down. So that play from Nico is huge. And as you mentioned, that Hooksy kill, that meant a whole lot in the complexion of this round here, because Nico essentially makes it a 3-on-3, right? He gets the kill and dies. But he gives them an opportunity to come for this because of the nature of them. That is massive. And straight into the AK. You love to see more mobile, not restricting himself. Hunter's close here, so he can assist. They're coming in.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Get saved, Hooksy. All right, misses smoke, hit the shots. Doesn't matter. It's looking like it might be map point. Might be. Hang on, Simple's not done. He's got 2 no-scopes in this one. 2 hits, and one of them in the kill. The follow-up, but there is Hunter waking up indeed. Up to 12 kills now, 15-9.
Okay, that almost got out of control. NaVi just... they were ejected out of the site. That surge forward, it came so quick. It felt like they weren't ready for it, trying to play anti-flash. A little bit unlucky there for NaVi not to be able to hit those shots. And oh, okay. So he's just moved his crosshair a little bit there. That's all right. That's something he can work on in the VOD review. But if it's 15-9, ends up being 16-9, it'll be all good. SDY only has a Glock, everybody.
Molotov in behind it. That's extinguished already.
Well, they're going again. They're just going.
Oh, but Monacy's ready for it. They're not going to catch them off twice. In fact, they're going to get caught out themselves as Nico goes back around the corner. Can't decide on the second shots. Doesn't really matter, though, because he hit both. Simple's on 48.
JKS has evacuated the site. He's playing long side now. He needs to get into a position where he's tucked in to mow them down. Otherwise, he could be mincemeat here. Can JKS close it?
Swings out. Finds first, second, and maybe the third. Is it another triple spray down from JKS? Not quite. Simple's got the shutdown. But man, what a task he would have to pull off to make this work. Molotov, Hooksy can't touch. He's got 12 HP. He's going to go for the bounce Molotov in return. That's going to force Simple inside of the pit, and he gets there. But Simple's hit crazier ones.
They got 9 bullets, so he's going to have to hit some crispy taps. Yep, there's the first.
Clutching is like riding a bike for him, Chad. Into the pit. Oh, he hit Hunter there. He didn't get the kill, but he hit Hunter. Hooksy, he knows he's going to be coming close. 12 HP. This is a one-shot deal, but he's waiting. He's waiting to get closer. Tries to bait it. He was so right, but so wrong on the shot. Hooksy gets the final kill, and it's a tie series.
1-1 we are right now, and that is G2 taking us to Mirage here. Dust to a very close affair. Inferno, not the same.
Gonna swing on the catwalk position. Smoke down. Boost, though. Hunter, but he's spotted boosting. We didn't get to see how that transpired. Bit was smart about it. He said, I'm not taking the guy up top. I'm gonna take you both out. Stick the legs out from under you. So it'll give the advantage to... Oh, dear. No way. Does he get away with this plant? No chance. No, oh my. Armor, USP, no head to fire at? That's pretty brave and bold, but it pays off. And it's still a 4-on-4, but with the bomb ticking, 3 towards CT. No kit in the play right now, and they're falling because Simple's found a kill, as did Bit. He's not going to stop there, but Hooksy will shut him down. Electronic on the off angle, but Bit is in a position as well to strike. This could be huge.
That's
he did pick up the defuse.
That's all you got to do here, Hooksy. Just try and sit the bomb, mate. I hope you get away with this one here.
Knife. It's going to be a knife. Electronic's going to start this off in style. Bit. Oh, you stole it. No. Let him get the knife for the money, surely.
Okay, well, they denied it. The round does go in favor of NaVi here, picking up the pistol on the T side, and 2 players for NaVi. They smoke off window, they'll get control. You heard me talking before about mid-clamps. Well, what about mid-surges? Nico straight to the smoke, gets the first, and he's out. Assisted by the flash from JKS, and oof, they're gone.
Why, Nico, good shot on Bit, trying to jump across the blocks and make his way to the jungle. But Simple, swallowing shrapnel, goes down to 23 HP, and he's trying to get to the ladder. He does actually get Electronic got Niche going that. He has to actually get away. I thought he was going to get caught on all of this, but Simple's backed away the other direction, so he's the one toward top middle. Now doing battle inside of the connector. He has not found the shot of the inside of the smoke, but it is he and SDY to close this round. They've got m0NESY, JKS, and Hunter to find.
The biggest issue is the bomb's still down top mid, so Simple has to fight his way forward here. It's going to have to be SDY to activate. m0NESY currently has the back turn, and JKS needs to bodyguard him right now. The new daddy of the team, making the role of Jackson, will get that necessary kill. So they know where Simple was. Just have to find him now as he silently makes his way up through the connector. Obviously still looking towards the murder hole, and dead to rights right there. So the first round on the board for G2 here.
On the side, good self-smoke Hooksy. Can actually use this to his advantage. They have no way of getting through. They have to guess where he is, and SDY reloading. And Electronic in the corner, that's going to let Hunter come in, who spots the gun, waiting for the off angle. And now suddenly SDY's in trouble. Nade's going to go his direction. Huge. They jump up over and take him down.
That is massive from Hooksy. The delay, now the kills, now everybody's here. The response time from G2, immaculate work, but Bit hasn't been accounted for until now. JKS sits him on the arse. It's just Perfecto in the apartment. He's dead too. A clean sweep. Tidy stuff there from G2. And the response, they dropped 2 players into the underpass. The pressure came on towards B. Hunter's still close enough to help out Hooksy as well, so not screaming for assistance just yet, G2. NaVi have a lot of space in this opener right here. Oh, Hooksy's got the first.
Yeah, blinded it, but he had the shot before that animation came through, so he actually had the vision and figured it out. It's Electronic, though, that wants to walk in and make up for it. He's gotten Hunter. He found Perfecto, and m0NESY is going to turn that again to not only find Electronic, but also Simple, and it's gone from 0-3 to 4-3.
In these 4 consecutive rounds, there's only been a total of 4 kills. So that shows you just how easy these rounds have been for G2. Or maybe not how easy, but how well played they've been. Hooksy's done a great job towards B. If they thought they could exploit this man, well, they're dealing with the Giga Chad right now. And it's back down to the pistols for NaVi once more. Lost bonus.
Slowed it down to execute from it, so SDY is going to wait for his teammates to do so. Although m0NESY's not going to leave him any teammates left. Simple's got the angle instead. They know Nico's on the right. They have to walk in and find him quickly. They do, but JKS, he's already shutting down the 2 players that were coming in from Palace and A main. So they get there in the end, but it's weak when they do, and they're caught out. Hooksy with a crossfire, and it's from CT that Hunter's rotated in. I don't even know how Hooksy got that
just
through
a blind spam. That is ridiculous.
He knew the lineup on default. He knew he had to be hiding because Hunter couldn't see him, and now SDY is going to get taken down as well.
These are massive rounds. That is insane right there. Hooksy, that's...
Fair enough. You take them. You take those shots.
This is going to be quite pouncy onto A here. That extinguish is extremely telling. Perfecto yet to find a kill, 0 and 7. James Bond right now, but let's see how secret he really is. SDY opens up on Hunter. Pressure on A now, and JKS delivers again, but they're not going to think about Nico.
Oof, that's the bomb. That's easily figured out. Nico, he finds Perfecto. He didn't have to really do much. So therefore, he came out late and surprised him as SDY. Aggressive is going to get taken down by the same man. 7-3. This is so fast.
Yeah.
And G2's not blinking.
Now, they might want to try one of these clamp downs on mid. I messaged, mentioned, dead. Never mind. Don't worry about the clamp down on mid. That's not going to be a problem right now. But apparently, Nico is. He steps out. And we have a 3-on-3 here. They've just blocked the B avenue with a smoke. So with that up,
Molly and a flash close. Hooksy trying to find shots, can't do it. Tag to 31. Lineup, he's got the first. SDY falls. NaVi's looking sunk like a skunk so far in this game, but they're going to try and plant this bomb. No peek on it, so that's going to be conceded and given up, and it's going to be traded back by Simple to a one-on-one. He's quick to get the angle, but not the shot. Nico versus Simple. This is a tantalizing fight, and Simple does not want to peek it again. He's going to make a bit of noise backside quad. Try and bait it out, but he nails the shot. He was dinked first. Give Nico credit, but finally a round for NaVi.
Okay, and it's with a clutch. That is a massive round for Simple there. Put the fourth on the board for NaVi now. Sure, they've got some fight left in them, and they'll break the streak. That was 8 consecutive rounds from G2. They had the hammer on NaVi consistently, and a shot from Electronic like this is one way to buy your way back in. JKS overexposed, and Simple, almost could have had it done right there.
Nico tries to find anyone standing inside of it. Not going to happen. Electronics still as well. With a chance at it, but m0NESY was posted to take down Simple. Doesn't matter. Electronics still gets by because he has to reset his position and aim. So that does allow for one more. Problem is they've lost Perfecto now as well. They haven't lost SDY, but Hunter's going to trade that. That's information, though. They know at least one player is still over toward B.
Have to go A with the bomb now. You can see Electronic, he wanted to go back to B, but the fact that SDY is taken out, now it's all up to B. A key piece of real estate here, and m0NESY way too aware.
I think Nico made that call because he cleared out middle. He knew he had to be there somewhere, so m0NESY was just looking backwards. This one's done. 7 seconds, no chance to plant, and Electronic's going to be taken out of the round. Dies, so at least gets a bonus for it, but 9-5 now for G2.
That's a NaVi specialty, these A splits from different directions. Ooh, Hunter. What a spray control. Simple. Stuck and connected with an orb. It's very difficult to do anything here.
It's hit Perfecto. But Simple trying to do something with it. Couldn't find the shot at jungle. SDY is going to get Nico. They have a chance back in this. Low HP, though. 26 and 21. And SDY is done. It's HooXi that gets the kill. All on to Perfecto, and he's out of it as well. 10-5 at half, Chad. And this is, I think, a pretty good position for G2. We're going to take a break really quickly, but when we come back, we got Cadian with us for the rest of this game.
Maybe that's a Mirage special as they execute coming in. Smoke over, push out, and SDY, well, he's noted a lot of this.
Hold for Electronic. Swings out m0NESY, though. Does get him down, so a good start again for G2. They've had the better of the pistols in the last 2 maps, but Bit has other ideas. He's got the shots back. And Simple will crawl through the vents to try and push that direction. He's not going to get an easy rite of passage, though, with JKS waiting around, but he's found the headshot either way. And I think this one might be too far gone for HooXi and Nico. Although Nico's got a decent position on this. Still sits reverse fire, tries to go for that pixel gap, can't get it right away, but he nails Simple on the repeat toward the stairs, and they're trying to hunt him down. Where's HooXi gone in all this? He's just sitting back. He's just trying to watch the bomb. And with the time as it is, there's a kid on Perfecto, so he's going to go for it. I think he might get this. He's going to be too far gone. HooXi can't swing fast enough to deal with that.
Okay, well, a pistol round back here for NaVi. That's a good start to things. Now,
the setup is pretty good. That's a good nade as well. Actually not.
Yeah, it's misleading.
Nades are terrible, man. Every time I call a nade, that's what happens, which is why I probably should just stop. Sundive.
Oh, we got 2.
You're right. His position was solid. Simple's got HooXi back, but not before he got at least 1, but it doesn't matter. This is now a 3-on-1.
Hunter has a chance if he hard clears, but I'm not sure if he's going to expect anybody so close and personal.
With the bomb, yeah, with the bomb that close, I was going to say he might. He still gets tagged to 5, though. And that's, yeah, going to pretty much do it then. That one you could have called. That nade was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We'll see if this works then, because Bit has a bit of a backup as well. He's revealed his position, though. No smoke to cover him off, so he has to fade off, but SDY takes advantage of the aggro. Perfecto was the one that was there. Nice shot, m0NESY. That is going to be even better to take down Bit, because now, without the smokes in place, they can open up entirely toward the site. Simple holds it, though. That's the bomb. They've taken the bomb right to him. The Kovacs running in together. I might give it up. m0NESY spotted Simple. He knows this battle's on. Simple knows that he's going to be coming from that direction. He's got to go solo to find JKS because he didn't have SDY swinging out fast enough. So m0NESY can at least recover this, and absolutely he can make it through this vent and back to B. So behind the jail wall. Checks short, sees it, can't hit it, but makes good on the second one. m0NESY pulls the round back, 4 kills, and it's 11-8. First for this half so far on G2.
There was a round of some big errors, though, because, like, first and foremost, Perfecto is fighting as the first guy in Catwalk. m0NESY kills him. He knows that Bit is the cat player, so he's actively still baiting him out, looking here, waiting for him, looking for ladder. He's like, okay, he's not peeking. Yeah, that's the cat guy. But now they don't need to fight jungle. Why are they swinging into Simple in jungle with a bump? They have cat control, connector control.
the smoke's gone. SDY wants to jump on that opportunity to get inside of the site. Hooksy's trying to bait shots out of him in the corner, and JKS strikes to shut him down. Saves Hooksy's life as well, because he was on 12, trying to avoid being killed. And it's a two-man advantage as the result of this. There's not any more utility left except for a flash and a nade. Oh, Hunter hears them rotating back out from Murder Hole. Perfecto in. There goes Hooksy. That was the one they tried to find earlier. He couldn't find the shot toward the Palace. Simple. Now they, yeah, I was going to say, he didn't hit it, unfortunately. If he had a hit Monacy, maybe, but he's going to give himself up in the smoke as well.
All right, Young Buck. He's having a bit of a game so far. What's he up to now?
And one thing I would say here, a lot of players...
Busy though, right? You guys were busy. He had all the time to TM. When
yeah, it's true. But a lot of players in Simple's position here would be probably be saving though, but he went for the hero play. But just one fun anecdote, when we played them at the Blast World Finals in Copenhagen, the tournament where we had Burrow standing in for us down. So like, keep staying to playing aggressive middle or playing the retake, say, or like reminding them these things. And if he's seen some tendencies, he'll also notify that. Oh, that's such a good peek by Monacy.
Yep.
Getting boosted up, that's like some bait flashes, you know? He's flashing over twice. The CTs are thinking that's just bait pressure, and he's waiting, and he's gonna take it down. Perfecto going down. Perfect bait by Hooksy.
This seems like a very difficult round to lose now for G2, especially with all the utility, all the time on the clock. If they can group up, right? You can leave Nico here if you want to at least play and be an annoyance, hold some players in place, and they're actually starting to rotate. Yeah. Well, they were starting to rotate over, so...
Hunter is searching, you know, they're doing the philosophy with like searching some map control. Great spray, and he's so good at finding the timing like this, Hunter.
Yeah, Bit's got the one back though.
Overextending a little bit, you know. Rather just stay alive, make them afraid of your lurks. But it's 4 against 1 on B.
Bit's gonna be the only one. Yeah, he's got to swing on this perfectly. The smoke down on the window. Goes back toward the catwalk. That's gonna give him a bit of coverage. Thankfully, no one's there, but Nico nails it through the bars. This one's done. SDY might as well just stay back on A.
Drop an info for Simple, for Elec, probably for Simple, you know. and if you're playing it too passive now, it's not good. But you know, G2 is also playing this round by the book. They get an entry, they get the mid control.
Bit of a scare for a moment, but no one's going to attack on that, so he'll keep position. Or will he? Look at Monacy.
He's having one hell of a game.
Yeah, hitting some shots now. 25 kills in total here. So Simple will get the AK. Has head armor to work with. This is the time when Simple needs to do something insane, but apparently Hooksy is.
Yeah, just saw Electronic get folded over in the middle of the site from Hooksy at A main. Simple knows therefore that there's 2, one at Palace, one behind him now as well, and in A main he's all on his own, 1 on 5. Doesn't even matter that the bomb's back at Horseshoe. And I don't think that AK is going to be saved given his position. Baits out a few shots on Palace, couldn't hit the kill, and it's through the smoke that Nico's going to take him down. They've gotten so many kills through smokes tonight. It's a bit sickening. 15.
By the way, G2 is looking right now. I think they have a good chance, and Monacy's basically won 4 or 5 entry duels in this half, and Simple, he's not having it. He's going crazy now.
Dry window peek.
I love it. He's already dropped down. Hunter's going to flash him off, though, so he actually gets further forward with that AK. Simple's forced to scurry back inside of the site ever so much further. And it's Bit, though, that's going to pull it back. That's a bold peek. Hang on, Perfecto. He sees Nico. That's another one. So they aren't done yet. There's still got some fight left in them. JKS fights back with 9 HP to take SDY. Bit's just waiting as well on the bag. That's unfortunate for Simple. So it takes him a second longer, but it gives him a bit of a gap to work with. He's able to fall in and fade out. He gets Hooksy on the first shot, and JKS on 9 is going to get dropped. Bit knew that was his time to peak, and it's now a 9th round for NaVi.
And I mean, finally, we also saw a bit of like team play, you know? And G2 here playing for some mid-control. Top con and window smoke being thrown. He needs to flash away the orb. He's doing that here. Simple full blind, nearly gets it.
The problem is, though, they fully blinded everybody else. Hooksy doubles up at the right time. Kick a Chad for 2. He's actually made that work as Simple didn't hit the shot and he was in the right position. They thought it was scot-free. Simple, though, does want back into this. Hunter's got Perfecto. We might have G2 going straight through this in against Vitality in a semifinal tomorrow because NaVi are left in a 1-on-5 with Simple on the op. He's going to try desperately to work his way back toward the site, but the flank is in and it's Hooksy to shut it down fittingly. 16-9. It's NaVi gone and G2 are moving on. You got to love that.
For the blind, here's the vision, Matthew. Hooksy has stepped up in the final round to confirm things and get it done. That is massive. Vitality versus G2 tomorrow in the semis.